Hey everyone. So I'm back at it again with kind of like part two of the other video because again I have to speak about this. This is something's on my heart and this program needs to be dismantled. Welcome back to my channel. This is Borders of Humanity live. Comment, like, and subscribe and support this channel. This is very important to the ecosystem that we live in. Now, I am a cognitive therapist. I'm also an energy master. I practice Reiki level 3. I heal the wombs of humanity. I heal the womb of humanity, and I'm an entrepreneur and also targeted individual as well. It's very my target is very mild because I have huge protection over me. So I want to come over here and talk about the patterns of dating men that are supposedly woke. Okay. And again, this is not bashing. This is just something I see. And I want to basically talk about it because this happened to me, but not like basically because I never was in a relationship. Listen, the cosmic black woman protected me for a reason. Okay. I had to, I ain't gonna go on about me. But I never was in a relationship because my inner self knew what time these men were on in this game. Okay. And like, no, 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 you cannot have that in her womb. Her energy, it has to be pure. No, 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 no. She can't date that guy, regardless if he's cute. No, 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 no. So I did not know this. My inner dimensional self knew this. So, and I'm talking about my awareness at the time. And I want to talk about two people that I've seen here to here. Now, I knew about Hope Giselle when I watched her and Cynthia G's videos. Um, I think it was about the debate with Umar Johnson. That's when I was like, oh, you know, she's smart, she's pretty, and things like that. I was like, yeah, like, But then I noticed something. I noticed something when, and she's a black woman of queer experience, and that's not a problem. But again, this is attack on the divine feminine. This is attack on the divine feminine energy. This is deep. Okay, so if you are a person that's on surface level and you cannot muster this information, please look the other way. Because I'm here to awaken my daughters, my sisters, because I want the vanguard. Well, it's already changed. However, I want to see it now. I already know it's already changed, but like I'm making this quicker. I'm just getting this information out here. And I want to talk about these two things I want to talk about. Now, I watched this channel when I was basically doing my spiritual metaphysical practices, going outside in nature. And this lady called Candace Love. Now I'm going to share my screen. I loved her. When I say loved, I still do, but something infiltrated her womb. I'm just being honest. Hold on. Let me just share my screen. So, and I'm going to show you the patterns that I see. And let me know if you see the same thing. Um, where is it? Okay, there we go. So when I first saw this lady, I was like, her voice, her energy, she is definitely a priestess. Definitely a priestess. I felt it through the screen. I know my sisters when I see them. I know a priestess. I know a priestess of water. I know the priestess of the black womb. I can see it. I know it. That's why I was listening to her because I knew she was a part of the order. Okay? So I'm going to go back on these videos. Now, when she was doing van life because
You hear all the
I
birds
look,
chirping?
look at her. Look at her. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Skin, hair, just everything 10. Now, I was watching her during my times of me evolving because it was happening collectively. The order was awakening us, getting us back to our womb, our energy, and things like that, our nature, our powers. And I was just watching her, and I was just like, yes, a sister on the same vibration. And I also want to do van life because I was at that point in the pandemic. I was like, F it. Let me just, tired of living in my space. I've been through so much trauma with this individual of if you don't know about my situation, beating the demiurge, go back in my other video. It was whew, traumatic for me. So I just wanted to like, let me do van life. And then once I was thinking about that, I came across this video and I was just like, wait, a black woman doing van life? What? This is not heard of. Not in America. I never heard such a thing. And when I saw her, I was just like, oh my God. She just resonated completely. She was so, look at her.
Years old. I'm from Houston, Texas. At this time, I am a criminal justice instructor for middle school students. I have a background of policing. I've been a police officer for the past 7 years. And before that, I served in the U.S. Army in the military for 10 years. This journey.
She is, first of all, I just want to say this. Her energy before I talk about the pattern of this when you get with these CIA agents, let's just say that. When you get with these CIA agents, the change in the consciousness, there's a change in your vibration and there's a change in your frequency. And I'm going to show you the patterns what I mean. Um as you can see, this beautiful sister, she was vibrant, happy, and this is from what I'm seeing energy wise. Again, this is my perception of what I see on her and her energy. Her energy was vibrant at the time. Her energy was full of mystery, of exploring. I saw that. And I saw that this is 4 years ago. Okay. 4 years ago. Okay. 4 years ago. I love this girl. I was just like, we are on the same vibration. And she was just talking about nature, about being herself, her oneness, just loving. I love her energy.
Finding myself, finding what truly means something to me, finding my freedom and defining what that looks like has been a long journey. Van life is giving me the opportunity to redefine what freedom looks like for me and to redefine what living on my own terms looks like for
Exactly.
me outside of the norms that society has already placed on myself.
Hmm.
Christmas of 20.
Now, this is where Black women, you have to understand this. When you come out and you start to be aware of the system and how it's designed to be against us, and when you go against it, oh, you're pissing off people. Okay. And this is where I'm going to get to of my topic of why I say you have to be aware of who comes into your life. As an awakened priestess, as an oracle, we are always targeted because if, especially being an oracle, especially being a priestess of a order that governs everything, okay, beyond people's comprehension, you always have to look out who you're going to put in your energy. And I'm not I'm not I'm just going to say this right now, it might piss off a lot of people. I'm not pro black. I am pro me. Okay? I am pro protecting me, protecting my energy. Okay? And I teach other people, whether they're men or women, especially black women, to protect their energy. I am pro me. So I'm not pro black in any shape or form. I'm just letting you know that right now. Because I do not, when you're saying that you're pro black, that means you subscribe to this program that westernized culture made for us, basically the government, okay, made for us. And I'm not subscribing to that energy. That means I'm going to connect to that energy. And I said, no, that's not a part of our culture. The way how we think right now about each other is not a part of our true culture. So that's why I say I'm not pro-black. Now, if I would say like I'm um back in days of our ancestors in, ancient Lemuria, ancient um Atlantis, and I can't say the other cities. If I say the other cities, oh my gosh, this video will be taken down. Those other black advanced cities before the fall. Um, yeah, I'm pro that. So, yeah, I don't subscribe to this ideology of how the system is right now. I got so deep. I'm so sorry. Anyways. No, why am I sorry? That's just how I am.
2019, my mother actually gifted me this van, all paid for, no car note. And the premise was she just wanted me to be able to live my life. And she said, "Girl, you go live your life and you do whatever it is that makes you happy." And she knows that traveling is my passion because I find myself, more and more of myself, different parts, different aspects of myself, the more that I travel. So the
Now, she put that online, and remember, we're always being watched. So, this is very important. When she put that online, I don't know her whole story. When I watched her channel, it was very sporadically. It was random. Sometimes, when I get back on the internet and she pops up, I'd be like, okay, I want to watch a video. I did not watch all her videos all the time. So there was some videos that resonated. There was some that were not resonating with me. And that's just okay. But the overall thing I want to get to, right? Because she was, like I said, when I saw her vibrant, happy, just living her life, getting connected back to the womb, the cosmic black womb, to be honest, the cosmic black womb of herself. Okay. She was on that spiritual journey. She was there. She was about to get there to the completeness of herself. They don't want you to beat the game of their game. That's why, let me tell you something. That's why I don't have a boyfriend. That's why when I'll tell you about my story a little bit in the future, but um yeah, I see it. I see it for what it is. You know, because again, when you are to yourself, women, we are masters of regeneration. Okay, we are the heart center. Naturally, our heart casa is that's our what is it called? That's our starter point when it comes to consciousness. It's in our heart energy. So that means that we have life. We can self regenerate. If we're by ourselves, we'd regenerate even faster without all the distraction because this matrix is basically designed to siphon us. So when we're by ourselves and we're around things and people that serve us and love us, we regenerate quicker, right? She was on a journey of self-discovery to the cosmic black womb. I know this because that's the reason why I was attracted to her channel. Um,
van,
and I don't know how she met this
y'all, the
man,
birds.
but it's just I don't know. I don't know. And I was not the only one that basically spotted this. There were people in the comments that were just like looking at her, seeing the difference and change her energy. And then she cut her beautiful hair off. Like, and this is where I see the pattern. Now,
When you're
I
running a
want to show
small
you
business,
this video, and it could have been a choice, but did it been a choice? Now, let me just say this: was it a choice that she had made this choice when she was dating him? Because she had all her hair, her beautiful hair, when she was not dating this man. So now that when she's around him and his energy, then she makes that choice. Now, I want you to see this, right? Now she goes blonde, right? This is a pattern. This you don't think I know. Let me just say this. To you brotherhoods, you think I don't know what you be doing? You think I don't know how you be targeting these oracles and these high priestesses? I see through you. And yes, I told you there is a change of vanguard. Okay. So, look. And she still looks beautiful, by the way. And also,
To a 7.
he's mirroring her energy. I can see through him. Okay. I see through him. I see through his energy. He, ugh, mm-mm-mm, mm-mm, mm.
Mm.
I can see.
Mic check.
I can hear you over there slurping.
Be nice.
And look, this is what I'm talking about. The thing about when I notice about her change is that I'm just trying to find the words to say this so I won't come off of like, oh, you don't know me, things like that. Candace Love, like, sister, I'm not here to bash you. This is just a spiritual analyst. I see the patterns and I'm going to show you the patterns of what I'm talking about right now. Now, when you get with a man that is not for you, this happens to you. Now, again, when you have sex with a man that does not know himself, that's on a low vibrational frequency, what happens to you? And I'm going to show you something that's very, very, very profound. And you're just like, no, that's not true. They were laughing and things like that. No, I'm going to show you something that, is this a pattern or is this just coincidence? Hmm. Hmm. Let's look at this lady, Hope Giselle, right? Let's look at her. So she basically, doesn't that look so similar? Like when she was not engaged with him, then this is her relationship. And again, I don't know Hope Giselle personally. I don't know her husband personally. But what I do know is what I see is patterns spiritually. Okay. I see it. And whether Hope denies it or she agrees with it, how she feels. I know something when I know something spiritually changes in a woman. Period. I see it. I see the energy. I know the vibration, and I know when something's infiltrated illegally and taken away from that person. Okay. You see the patterns once she got married to this man. Blonde cut hair. Now she does look good. She does. She does look good. I'm not gonna front. She does look good. It is not about the look. It's about the esoteric message. Okay. You saw when Candace Love basically married that man. Her man. She cut her hair off. These are patterns. I want you to see this. Now, not every Black woman goes through this. But again, there are specific oracles of a specific order spiritually. You don't think that this is deep. Now, this is very deep. You don't think that whatever the powers may be behind the scenes, not know which type of high priestesses or oracles be born here? You don't think they don't know that? You don't think that they track her every move? Y'all like, if y'all don't see that, I don't know what to say. But for me, for moi, since all my life, I have seen the attempts of these men trying to get in my life. And the last time, it wasn't even a sexual one. It was actually, how can I say this? It was a mirage. Someone basically trying to be a friend, but then they were a Black man in disguise. CIA agent. Okay. an agent to take my powers, an agent to monitor me. I'm only talking about I'm only talking from experience. This is the reason why I can see the patterns. If it did not happen to me, I would never seen this. But now I do see it now. And because I know this and because I see it, I'm going to help other Black women, whether they're trans, whether they're cis. At the end of the day, we're all part of the same order, the cosmic Black womb. Okay. The womb of all wombs that oversees and governs all things beyond interdimensionally, multidimensionally, whatever the case may be. It oversees everything. And this is very deep. Okay. And I will talk about that in a personal video that I'm going to talk more about the cosmic Black womb. So you guys can understand exactly what it is, how the system works, because you're like, what are you talking about? This cosmic Black womb? What is this concept? What is this thing? Like, I will talk more about it in details in a separate video. But you can clearly see that she got her hair off once she married this man. And I know she's going through problems with him because again, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Okay. If it wasn't for my awareness right now, I'd probably be married to a Black man right now. I probably would. But because I know what's going on in their consciousness and I know that they subscribe to a program that is against Mother Earth, I can't be around them. I can't marry them. And as much as I know that that is the esoteric mate that I'm supposed to be with, because he's part of the same system, but his mind is not at this point. And therefore, it's going to be harming me in a spiritual way, in a physical way. And that's why I can't marry, because when you marry, you're joining your energies together, spiritual, soul. And another thing is that when you're a priest and you're an oracle, you are targeted. I don't care what anyone says. Go look at every single Black woman that married a man and see how they turned out. Look at Keke Palmer. Successful. No child. No child. She had no child. Successful, single, rich, happy. And then you know how the cult is in our community. Oh my God, you have to be married at a certain age. You have to, especially the Black woman, you get pressured into being married to having kids. Oh, if you don't have a child, there's something wrong with you. If you're not 25, you're over 30 or whatever, you are not desirable. These are the type of programs in this matrix system that constantly keeps on repeating in the consciousness of Black women, because this is what's designed to keep us at a low vibration, to pressure us to open the energies and to get our energy siphoned. And this is, and again, this is an attack on the feminine. Remember this. This is attack on the feminine. This is way bigger than us. Just because like you have your little life and you're living your life and whatnot, this is bigger than you or me. This is attack collectively on us to keep the vibrations low so we will not have the change of vanguard faster. I'm just speaking in code. If you know, you know. So look at Hope Giselle. Again, I don't know her personally. I don't know her boyfriend, but I see patterns. I see patterns, and that's it. You see her cut hair. She looks beautiful. That's not the issue. I just know what happened. I know it's something spiritual, and I know it has something to do with exchanging energy. Because when you have sex with a man, I'm just going to be honest, sisters, when you have sex with a man that has distortion in his energy and you do all the tricks and stuff in the sex, whether and you let, and gobble, 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 whether it's gobble, 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 or let it penetrate. If you swallow that, just know that your consciousness will be, and your yoni and your womb will be infiltrated. Okay. I'm just letting you know that. And because semen is DNA, you don't think DNA will get to the brain? You don't think DNA will get to the brain? So this is my point in this video. I see the patterns. I see what happens when you date the low vibrational men. And again, if you take a look at Candace,